He's taking on the big shots and working hard to get you answers. 8 on your side, Steve Andrews investigates.
He's fighting time, he's fighting cancer, and he needs commitments from Florida senators. He is a member of our armed forces, struggling to change the law. Now, this is a law that prohibits active duty service members from suing military doctors for malpractice.
The U.S. House went along with him, but as 8 on your side senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews tells us, this bill is hung up in the Senate.
I asked Senator Rick Scott today where he stands on this issue of allowing active duty troops to sue incompetent doctors or to hold them accountable. And for someone who says he supports our troops, his answer was kind of namby-pamby.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Green Beret Rich Stayskal took precious time from his family 3 weeks ago to meet with congressmen and senators. Among them, Florida Senator Rick Scott, a Navy veteran.
I want to listen to him and see how I can be helpful.
Rich needs help from senators to hold Army doctors accountable. In 2017, they saw a spot on his lung and twice failed to tell him.
They told me they'd call me if they saw something, but nobody ever called me.
Due to Army doctors' negligence, Rich is dealing with stage 4 cancer, and so are his wife and children.
They should be accountable just the way a civilian doctor in the private sector is accountable for their own actions.
But they're not. A 60-year-old law known as the Ferris Doctrine prohibits active duty service members from suing military doctors for malpractice. Rich calls the law unfair. The U.S. House agreed. It passed a bill in Rich's name allowing active duty military to hold their doctors accountable. It is stuck in the Senate. He's advocating a change in the Ferris Doctrine. Where do you stand on that?
Yeah, I'm looking at, we've got to come up with a way that government does things but takes accountability.
Rich's attorney, Natalie Quam, contends the Ferris Doctrine discriminates against the very people protecting America's freedoms.
I'm not saying that they're entitled to more rights, just the same rights, equal rights.
Senator Scott, who supports the military, remains non-committal.
On his side and his family's side, you got to make sure that they're taken care of, and then on the other side, you got to make sure that the taxpayer, can afford to do it.
Well, supporting our troops means supporting their health care, supporting their lives, making sure that they are provided with the same equal protections we all have.
Now, Senator Rubio's office told me weeks ago it was looking into this as well. So far, crickets. I am told that some leadership members in the Senate don't believe our troops should have the right to sue military doctors for malpractice, and supporters of this legislation say, well, then those folks should lead by example and maybe give up their right to hold doctors accountable.
It's one way to look at it, isn't it?
Sure.
Well, Senator Scott, he brought up the cost factor. So do we have any idea how much giving active troops the right to sue military doctors would cost?
As of late July, the Pentagon had not come up with any estimate, but in 2018, it reportedly paid out about $67 million in malpractice claims to retirees, spouses, and family members who are eligible to sue. And before you ask the question, Megan Stayskal has already been informed by the Department of Defense that due to the Ferris Doctrine, she will not be allowed to hold these doctors accountable for her husband's malpractice.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Steve.
Sure.
One we'll have to follow. And if you have a problem you want Steve to investigate, give him a call. That's the number of the 8 on your side helpline, 1-800-338-0808.